the discussion ahead.
Question number 9, the Honourable Michael Woodhouse.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Immigration. Other than Carol Schrobeck's lawyer and family members, who made representations on his behalf in respect of the deportation liability that was the subject of the Minister's decision on 19 September 2018?
Mr Speaker, I can confirm that amongst the information I considered on the 19th of September were letters of support from family, friends, business associates and fellow sports people. Alongside the letters of support were sworn statements by a private investigator and a lawyer in the Czech Republic regarding the Czech justice system in Mr Schrobeck's circumstance. I do not consider it in the public interest to release the names of those who provided support or information regarding Mr Schrobeck. Some have requested anonymity, and I consider it likely that naming people would expose them to unwarranted attention. None of those who made representations were known to me. None were MPs or former MPs or MPs' partners. I am unaware if any of the people had or have links to any political party.
If it's his intention to never publicly release the supporting documentations and representation letters regarding his decision, why did he indicate in answers to oral questions on 6 November that he would commit to a release, quote, at the appropriate time?
I will release the appropriate information at the appropriate time as required by the Official Information Act.
Has he seen comments by Judge Venning regarding applications for court documents concerning Carol Schrobeck that, quote, that said, quote, I am satisfied that the public interest in the review of Mr Antelik's deportation status being fully informed outweighs any issues of privacy, particularly given the publicity concerning this matter, end quote. And why does he think it's okay for the courts to see this public interest but not him?
Mr Speaker, I will meet my obligations under the Official Information Act.
Order.
Has he seen any...
No, the member's going to stand, withdraw and apologise.
Guys.
Thank you.
To the Minister, has he seen any reports of the Prime Minister confirming that there were no, quote, direct, end quote, representations to him? And if so, what indirect or informal representations were made, including from MP staff or supporters?
None.
To the Minister, did Richie Hardcore, a former martial arts champion, make representations in support of his application not to be deported?
Mr Speaker, as I've said, I do not consider it in the public interest to name specific individuals, and I'm not going to do it by a process of elimination either.
Question number 10, the Honourable Nikki Kane.
Mr Speaker, question to the Minister of Education.